YouTubers, and welcome to another electrifying episode of Arizona Griper, starring your beautiful host, Mr. Arizona. How's everybody doing today? Hopefully, everybody's doing well, feeling well, and having a great day, just like me, ladies and gentlemen. I'm fully rested. My head is cleared up, and I am ready to take on the day. Oh yeah. So how's everybody doing? It is now 8:32 in the morning on Tuesday, November 4th, 2025. Ladies and gentlemen, we got the 225. Just trying to keep it electrified, trying to keep it a little bit more pumpity pop. Usual shit. Same old shit, just different day. But anyway, we are going to be cooking up some stuff that that I've been wanting to cook, and I just kept putting it on. I know it's been a while, but like I said, I've been kind of in a funk, but I really found out. See, here's what it is. I asked God, I really had a talk with God. And I asked him, and I said, why am I going through all these difficult things in my life? Why am I going through all these problems? All this pain in my... You know what? Hold on a minute. Actually, I've got a video that explains 100% of what I'm trying to say. It's a video that I quoted from a good man on TikTok. Shout out to him and shout out to his channel. This guy really says some very, very inspirational stuff. I've got quite a few of them. And I'd like to play them for you, if you don't mind. Shout out to his channel, by the way.
Or a small circle. Man with no friends, or a small circle. That's a man you don't mess with. He's learned the hard way. Quality over quantity. He doesn't need a crowd to feel powerful. His strength comes from within. While others chase approval, he walks alone, by choice. He's seen the fake friends, the drama and the betrayal, and cut it all off. Now he stands in peace, untouchable. He doesn't need anyone to complete him. He's whole, all by himself. One real friend is worth more to him than 100 fake ones. His circle, tight. His trust, earned. And anyone who brings chaos, gone. His time is precious, and he spends it like a king. He knows what he wants, and he never settles. So when you meet a man with no friends, or just a small circle, don't mistake it for weakness. That's confidence. He doesn't need your approval. He's already won the only battle that matters, the one with himself.
See? That's true, and I've got quite a few of them. Here's another one.
I asked God, with tears in my eyes, why did you let me go through all this pain? And God said, because pain was the only way to reveal the strength I placed inside you. I asked, broken, why did the people I love hurt me the most? And God answered, so you'd stop placing your worth in others and find it in me. I asked, frustrated, why are you taking so long to move in my life? And God replied, because I'm not preparing a moment, I'm preparing a miracle. I asked silently, Why do I feel like you're so far away? And God said, I'm closer than your next breath, even when you can't feel me. I asked, tired, why do I keep failing? Because every fall is making you. And God whispered, and I'm still not done with you. Then I asked, barely holding on, will I ever be happy again? God smiled, but not the way the world gives happiness. I'm giving you peace that no one can take. If this spoke to your soul, double tap, I trust you, God, and share this with someone who's searching for answers right now.
See, that's another one, and thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you, Carter. I appreciate it. And thank you, Gloria, for coming in here. Appreciate that as well. What the moral of this story is, what the moral of this video is that for one thing, you don't need people's approval to tell you whether you're good at something or whether you're bad at something. You don't need anybody's approval for that. You don't need anybody's opinion. What up, Skeeter? How's it going, man? Good to see you. You know, you don't need anybody's opinion. The one person who matters most is what you think about you and what you think about yourself on the inside. That's what truly matters. Opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got them and they most all stink. But guess what? Your opinion about what you think about you, about who do you think about who you are as a person, as an individual, as a... Yo, what up? What up, Frog? How you doing? Hopefully everybody's old enough to be here. No children allowed, please. Thank you very much. And in saying that, well, you know, you're not supposed to be one. Nobody isn't a peach around here. Nobody's perfect. Cheers to you too, Skeeter. Ah. But you know, like I said, you don't need someone's opinion to say that you're beautiful or to say that you're perfect. It's not about what other people think. Yeah, Pippin ain't easy. You're right, exactly. It's not about what other people think, but it's about what you think about yourself and how you feel about yourself and how you carry yourself. And my dog is barking at something, but we'll find out. What are you barking at, young man? What are you barking at, young man? Would you like to tell the audience what you're barking at? What? You want to talk trash? Sure. He's so cute. He's my baby. Do you want to say stuff to the audience? What? Do you want to say a few words? You want to talk some trash too? That was it. See? Yep. Like I said, man, you don't need people's opinions. And, you know, here's what it is. You know, whether someone's going to leave and not be a part of your life or stay and be a part of your life, that's up to them. Well, you're too young to be here. Goodbye. There, that got rid of that. Yes, exactly. You know, here's what it is. People come and go in your life constantly, like busboys. But the true ones are going to stay with you. They're going to be there with you through every heartache, through every smile, through every single thing in your life, every single moment. True people are always there. They're always there with you, and they're always there for you. No matter what. When you're down, they bring you up. When you're happy, that makes them happy. Exactly. Exactly, Gloria. Exactly. Yep. Every day is a learning experience. Every day is one step closer to being who you want to be, being at that set moment where you want to be. We all have people that we want to be. We all have things that we want to be. You know, we have goals. We have, you know, hurdles that we go through. You know what I mean? It's hard to explain. Everyone has a goal. Everyone has a purpose. Everyone has a reason for being on this beautiful planet of ours. And we all make it how we want to make it. You know, if you want to make it into a dark, dreary place, then by all means, you could make it into a dark, dreary place. If you want to make it into a peaceful place, then you could make it into a peaceful place. You know, I'm going to tell you something truthfully, guys. I lost somebody that was very, very important in my life. I lost somebody that I cared for a lot, that I put a lot of thought, a lot of time, and a lot of effort into. I thought I would not survive. I was lost for a long time. But guess what? I found a new strength that I had never have had before. I've found a new blessing, if you will, that I've never had before. Well, Skeeter, maybe you could be both a legend and famous at the same time. You might be very well. Guess what? You might even be a legend right now. You just don't know it. You might even be famous right now. You just don't know it. Because, you know, I'm a gentleman and a scholar in my own mind. And that's all that matters. But anyway, like I said, I had a best friend that I always talked to, that I always did things with, and everything. There you go. You know, we all have our problems. We all have our tribulations. We all have our hurdles that we go through every single day. Yep. Yep. I know that, brother. By the way, Skeeter, thank you for your service, sir. We appreciate you. Yep. Same here, man. You know I don't stream all the time, but I stream every now and then. You know, I stream what I can, you know. Today I got lucky because, yesterday I was busting my ass, and today, basically my ride said, I can't pick you up today. I'm like, why? He says, well, there's just no way of me getting you to and from wherever we need to go. So that's kind of disappointing, but it was okay. Because, guess what? I'm a tree and I grow. And wherever my roots go, that's where they go, If one path doesn't work, okay. I just switch over, do another one. Eventually it's just like a tree trying to find its roots. Pretty soon, sooner or later, you're going to find your vibe. You're going to find whatever suits you. And I'm doing amazing right now. I'm slowly getting up out of that funk that I was in, and I'm slowly getting myself back up. And I'm realizing one thing, and one thing only. Everything that's ever happened in my life, it was all part of God's plan. Everything. Because, like I said, God does these things for a reason. You just don't see it yet. Like I know for a fact that when we lose loved ones, it's hard, and you wonder why this happened and why that happened. Well, to be honest, the true reason why it happened? It's because, hey, there's a time and a place for everything and everybody. Some people live short. Some people live long. But whatever time that they have on earth, you enjoy it. And you keep going on it, Yeah, I got upset. You don't believe it or not, in the set of 1 year, I lost my uncle, my dad, and both of my grandparents in 1 year. In the course of a year. And then this year, my aunt and my dog died on me. So how about that? Yep. So yeah, I know what it is to lose people. I know what it is to experience loss. Because I've lost a bunch. But guess what? I've gained so much more. Because what I didn't know was that my aunt, I think if I'm not mistaken, she was, I think she was suffering from cancer. I'm not sure exactly. But my uncle died of alcohol, of course, alcohol poisoning. Well, that was one uncle. My other uncle, he died of colon cancer. And my dad died of cirrhosis of the liver, so. But yeah, like I said, during my time, I've experienced a lot of loss. You know, I have. And, you know, at this stage, so many people have basically gone in and out of my life so many times. It's just, I haven't gotten numb to it, but it's just, I've learned to accept it as a part of life. Not all of us were meant to stay on here forever. You know, we're only here for brief moments. And once that moment's gone, that's it. It's pretty much done, you know. But guess what? You savor the moments that you have together. Dude, you're gross. Get out of here. Fucking dealing with that shit. That's sick. That's gross. That's a sick comment. That's why I ban comments like that. That's sick. I'm not going to even answer that. I got your whale blubber swinging between my legs. Christ almighty, why don't you get a bunch, bitch? Think I'm going to sit there and take that crap? You already have another thing coming. So go suck a dick, bitch. Fuck out of my chat. And don't ever come back. Not with that kind of shit-ass mouth. Fuck you, dude. Fuck you. See, I go with whatever the fucking chat, you know, whatever flow of the chat there is. If there's going to be someone acting like a shithead, then you're going to hear some foul language from me. But if you got people that are acting nice, you're going to hear some nice language from me. You know, I go with whatever energy is presented to me. You know, that's how I've always been. You know, it's nothing bad. It's just how I approach things, you know what I mean? But anyway, I'm going to show you guys what I'm doing over here. As you can see today, ladies and gentlemen, hold on. There you go. There we go. I think you can see everything going on here. But anyway, I'm rolling these up because I was going to make taquitos, but then again, I kind of changed my mind. I am going to make chicken enchiladas. I got my coffee right here too, by the way. Yeah, make sure that there's not... Okay, cool. But anyway, you just grab your chicken like this, and you just add it in there like that. Then you roll it on up. And then, bam, done. Grab it. Now, I could do this in mass production here. Watch this. One there, and then one there. Real easy to do. I gotta make sure everything's in the frame so you guys can, yeah, you guys see what I'm doing. Okay. Then you just roll it. Bum, 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 bum. Done. Like that. Then you roll it again. Kind of like rolling up a cigar. You know, you just roll it. Like that. See? There you go. Add some more chicken. And we're just going to keep repeating the process till we get enough. Then we're going to have a little bit more fun with the rest of the stuff. Just going to go like that. There we go. You know, I'm actually having a wonderful idea. You know what? I think I'm going to do it. 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 I'm going to try and do it. I don't know if it'll work. Well, I don't know. I might decide to put this stuff all together in the Instapot, and it might work. I don't really know, because I've never tried Instapotting enchiladas before. So cool. You and I like to cook. How old are you, Gloria? Are you old enough to be here? Yeah, you like the red sauce. I like the green sauce better than the red sauce. That's just me. Oh, Molasses. Hi, Molasses. How you doing, sweetheart? Good to see you, love. I forgot to give you something, Molasses. Love you. I missed you. I missed you like crazy, girl. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Molasses, you are so sweet. And I don't give a fuck about the internet fucking stories about you or bullshit. You're welcome in this chat anytime. Because you're a real sweetheart. And I like you. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you know it. Molasses is the most sweetest person in the world. She's the best. Oh. Oh. You're going to make me blush, Molasses. Jesus. Oh, God. She makes me shy. She's a nice lady. I like her. I'm 50 fucking years old and I still get shy around the women. Always do. Always do, man. It's just a habit. But, yeah, What do you guys think about me trying to cook this in the Instapot? I mean, I don't know if it'll turn out good or what, because I kind of want it oh, I think you're the sweetest person in the world, Molasses, for real, dude. And I don't care what people say. You know what I say? Fuck them. Like I said, I ain't got no filter on this thing. Oh. Damn. Wow, Molasses, you're hitting me hard tonight. God damn. That's cute, though. That's cute. That is cute. But anyway, I'm just kind of rolling these little chicken things for now. So what do you guys think about me putting it in the Instapot versus cooking it over an oven? I mean, I'd like to have some honest opinion on this. I mean, I've never done it in an Instapot before, but I kind of like that burnt little crust that's got on the top of it. And I don't think I could get that with an Instapot. Not really sure. Because like I said, I barely got it. And I've only cooked with the Instapot maybe twice. Oh, really? Yeah, Instapot rice is good. But you don't know about... Oh, you think it probably might be... You know what? Hell. Nothing ventured, nothing gained, right? We're going to make this an Instapot meal then. And I'll show you guys how I do it as soon as I get these done real quick. So, what I'm doing right now is I'm popping more tortillas in the microwave so that I could get these things heated up. Because I've only got like one layer down so far, as you can see. And that's not going to be enough for what I'm doing, so... And plus, I've got a ton of chicken, too. So it's going to be a little bit interesting. What I do is I pop these tortillas in the microwave for about 2 or 3 minutes tops. Roughly about 2 or 3 minutes. You know, Molasses, you may be onto something, kiddo. I'm just thinking. Maybe adding some rice down in the bottom of it, and then putting these little things right on the top of it. And I have 1 can of enchilada sauce. So that should be enough for what I'm doing. I'm pretty sure. I think that should be enough. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Huh. Molasses, if this works, I will kiss your feet and worship you like a goddess. Even though I do already, but still, doesn't matter. Because I will be like, Molasses just came up with a damn good idea. So we'll see how this thing works. Now, theory goes that if I do this thing up right, hopefully what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish making these up. I'm going to finish all that up, get that to the side, and then that sounds good. That sounds good, Molasses. Like I said, this is the reason why I do these videos like this, because it's not only for my own personal edification, but it's also for other people if they want to learn how to cook something or cook things that I cook on here. That way they can refer to this video in particular and they just look. Oh yeah. You know what? We can make up our own cookbook there, Molasses, for real. Yeah, why not? You know, why not? Let's branch out. Let's do this, dude. For real, man. Okay, I got some more of these. Ah, goddamn. I know I'm trying to kind of watch my cussing a little bit, but you know what? Sometimes I can't goddamn help it. I fucking cuss like a truck driver when I feel like it, you know, when I'm in the mood. You know, I can't fucking help that shit. You know, cursing is not just cursing, it's a way of life for me. You know, I've always cussed like this. I mean, ever since I've been on this platform, how many of you know me not to say dirty words or cuss on here? Every single stream that I've ever done on here, in every single goddamn channel, it's been nothing but this. That's an idea. That is an idea. Oh, hell yeah. I got to screenshot that. Molasses, I think you're getting to be a goddamn genius, kiddo. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Mija, yo voy a probar algo a ver si le gustas o no le gustas. Yo voy a lavar el arroz bien y yo voy a cocerlo en la Instapot y luego voy a ponerlo abajo junto con la ¿cómo se llaman? Junto con con los enchiladas que voy a hacer. Y yo voy a echar puro salsa de enchiladas porque la arroz que absorben todo. Pero le van a saber bien, ¿verdad?
No.
Great. My wife gave me a yuck look, but ooh. Goddamn, Molasses shrimp tacos? Oh, hell yeah. I've had a few of those in my day. That shit's bomb, dude. That shit is good. Oh my God.
Quédate. Deja. Quítate.
If only if I was younger, with a little bit more marbles inside my head, and if I had a little bit more to offer to the table, and if I was single, I'd have tried to snatch you up in a heartbeat. Even though I say that to a lot of people. Can't help it. I love the ladies. Ladies don't always love me all the time, but wait, what? Not. Yeah, true that. Molasses, are you sure you weren't a professional cook back then? Because seriously, I think you are. Oh, goddamn! Maybe I said the wrong goddamn thing. What the fuck?
Hey, stop. Pressure.
Yeah, I know. Marbles are overrated. Yeah, I agree.
Pressure.
But like I said, you seem like a pretty good gal to me. Oh, fucking son of a... But I don't know if you could put up with me, my crazy old ass. Oh. You did? Wow, Molasses, I'm impressed. God damn. I am very, very impressed. And I'm sorry for being, kind of a little rough with the language barrier type thing. But
Pressure.
it's because, it all goes up to my childhood. My childhood, I was very, very restricted. I couldn't go outside unless I asked permission. And if I did go outside, I had to be in a certain time. I had to watch what I said and watch what I did. Oh, cool. And, like I said, my parents really kept a tight leash on me. And now that I don't have that leash anymore, I feel more free to just be myself, to just be who I am. And yeah, I know. I sound like a cuss box sometimes. But it's just me expressing that freedom that I didn't have when I was a kid. And so therefore, I guess it's my mouth and my brain trying to catch up. Because I'm doing the things now that I was never able to do when I was a kid. Like for the longest time, how I learned how to cook, I learned on my own. Nobody taught me anything. Because I always tried to observe my parents in the kitchen and watch and ask questions. And my dad would always say, whenever I'm cooking, everybody stays out until I'm done. Then I would go in there, help him clean up and do all that kind of stuff. That was me. Till I started cooking for myself. But yeah, I've always knew how to cook since I was like small, because I had to. I know how to cook. I know how to sew. I know how to clean up. Everything. I know how to do every single thing. I even know how to unclog toilets, sinks. I know how to put them back together. All that kind of shit. Oh. Oh, I see. Boy, Molasses, since you like to cook and you cook that fancy stuff, you and I would be having a lot of fun in the kitchen. Oh, fuck yeah. What are we making up today? I don't know. Me and Molasses are going to cook something really off the chart, but it's really, really good. We might be the next Julius Childs. Molasses came up with the idea, and we're just kind of rolling with it. I'd let Molasses be the top chef, and I'd just be the one to help with the ingredients and everything else. We'd make a good meal together. I know we would. I love you, Molasses. I hope you're having a great day, sweetheart. I really do, man. You know, I just don't get that many people to talk to that much anymore, you know? And it's nice to have somebody in here, you know? Oh, I'd be the first one to work for you, Molasses, for real, man. I wouldn't mind it. And you wouldn't have to pay me for nothing. I'd do it all for free and because I like cooking. I don't mind. Don't mind at all. Okay, guys. We're going on plan the next step here. I got all these rolled up. I got some chicken left over. Sorry about that. But anyway, oh, awesome, Molasses. But anyway, I've got some leftover chicken here. And I've got there we go. Sorry, Molasses, I'm just taking out trash. He doesn't need to be here at all. I can't stand him for personal reasons, and I'm not going to give him any clout. So he could just go somewhere else. He's another one that I would gladly give a fuck you. Ooh. Hell yeah, Molasses. You got it, girl. Fuck yeah. Anyway. Looks like today we are going to make our enchiladas a Instapot meal, guys. This is going to be very, very interesting. I've never ever done an Instapot meal like what I'm doing to be doing right now. This is going to be the Frankenstein project from hell. Because I have no clue as to how this shit is going to turn out. No clue. So, I'm going to get my Instapot plugged in real quick. Then we're going to get started. Yep. This is going to be interesting, Molasses. If this works, I'm going to have to come over where you're at and give you a big sloppy kiss and a thank you. Because you saved my ass. No shit. So, because I would have owed you one for this one. Because trust me, happy wife, happy life. Trust me on that one. Trust me. Don't want to piss my wife off or make her mad. No. No, 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 no. Because then I'll be sleeping outside. So. And I've already slept outside once. It sucks. So, yeah. I've done it. Been there, done that. So, anyway, back to, let me get some rice, folks, because I got to wash the rice yet. So, I figured about 2 cups of rice we're going to try. About 2 cups, roughly, give or take a time. 2 cups of rice. So, let's go over here and get some rice here. I had to find some first. Hell. I swear to God, I feel like I'm cooking for the first time. Yep. Complete meal, you're right. Let's see here. I found some. All right. We're going to put in about, I'm going to get me about 2 cups. And before I do this, I'm going to put these in this container here so that I can wash it. Now, usually I wash my rice until the water runs clear. And the only reason why I do that is, I think it's because, holy shit. That one little bag was actually 2 cups of rice. Exactly. Wow, goddamn. Hold on a minute. Let me get something real quick. What's that got pressure? I'm actually shocked and I'm actually scared at the same time. The way things are just coming together without any issue. This is like a first for me. This really is. No joke. But anyway, as you can see, Molasses, you're actually good luck for being in here, dude. Because you're actually helping to make this. I know there's dirty dishes in there, but don't worry about that. I want to try and get the camera focused on what I'm doing, but looks like it's not going to happen. But anyway, I'm just going to have to do it this way. What I'm doing right now is I'm filling this up with water so that, see all that dirt, all that cloudy shit that's coming through? Looks like soap. Yeah, that's all the dust and all the garbage coming from the rice. That's the reason why you clean it real good. Because you don't want any of this stuff in your food, do you? Look at that. I mean, it's kind of like, what do you call it? It's kind of like taking the starch out of a potato before you cook it. You do the similar thing, and it actually works out really, really good, But like I said, this is all going to be very, very interesting, folks. Very, very interesting. Thanks for the likes, guys. I appreciate it. For all those of you that are new out there, don't forget to subscribe. And I do have some challenges coming up in the future, and one of them is going to be a really nasty one. And that one's going to be when I do the spicy gummy bear or the little nitro. Best thing for you to do, get me up to 1K and we will do it. But I got to pick a day where I don't have to do anything the next day. So that way, you know, when I'm stuck on the toilet all day, which I will be, you know, it'll be all right. Like I said, if you want to see Arizona get burned, get me up to 1K and we'll make it happen, folks. Because trust me, I've got a fiery thing that I'm going to be trying for 1K subscribers. And if I get up to 1K, I'll do it. I promise you I will, man. Shout out to Ghost Troll for making me that little screensaver thingy. I'll show you guys here in a minute if I have it on here. If not, I'm gonna have to show you it on my other phone. But I'm just, you know, washing rice. So you kind of wash it until it becomes like clear. Yep. There you go. There you go, molasses. You understand that better than I do. There you go, sweetheart. Exactly. Yep. Now you know the method of the madness. Yep. Yes, ma'am. See, molasses, you're smarter than people give you credit for, girl. You understand the process. You know what it is. Fuck yeah. The hell yeah. Hell to the yeah. See, molasses is great, man. I wish you were in here every single day, man. Every single time I go live, I wish you were right here. That'd be so awesome. But, you know, I understand you have this thing called life. And that's the reason why you can't be in here all the time. You know, but I'm grateful for the times that people are in here. Like you and many, many other people. I just like having people to talk to, that's all. Talk to and socialize with and just have fun. And I love you too, molasses, by the way. But anyway, I think I have this pretty much cleared out, so the rest, I'm going to go ahead and put it on a strainer so that I can strain it out real quick. So, just kind of bear with me for a moment. I picked a big enough tripod, didn't it? Jesus Christ. Well, actually, to tell you the truth, I got a taller one than this. So yeah, I've got bigger ones. I think I'm going to be able to fit it all in there. I hope so. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead. Oh, fuck it, this thing will stay. Hold on a minute. Hold up a minute. I'll get to your comment here in just a second. There we go. God damn it. There. Okay. I'll hold it. Ah, motherfucker. Ah! Damn it. Okay. Whoa, you. Okay. Hopefully that'll stay there. Stay. Okay. Now. Oh, I check. Yeah, the pain in the ass, yeah. Oh. Why isn't everything falling down all of a sudden? Damn. Molasses, I just wanted to say this. Love you too. Oh, you make me feel so young. Anyway, let's get back to doing what we was doing. Now, I'm going to put this thing on saute. And the reason why, let's see. There we go. It doesn't really matter. Okay, while that's heating up, I'm going to get some butter and we're going to melt it on there.
Eso es mucho arroz, lo que estás haciendo.
For this? Ha, I don't think so. Little does my wife know. See, she thinks that this is a lot of food and a lot of rice and all this. But little does she know, I'm trying to plan ahead. I've only got 1 day off. 1 day.
Shut up.
So I'm trying to make the best of it. So that's why I cook a whole lot of food in 1 day. Because that way, we don't have to worry about it the rest of the week.
Yeah, toda una semana te lo vas a comer tú solo. porque
Goddamn straight. I don't give a fuck. I'll eat it. I don't care. I love it, dude. Fuck yeah. See, my wife, she gets tired of the same old thing all the time, but I don't. I never do. I'm weird in a way. You know what? If this works, I'm going to call this chicken enchiladas with green sauce and rice, molasses style. That's for you, babe. And hopefully we'll do some good. So anyway, let me grab my thing. There we go. But anyway, I'm kind of buttering my well, yep, me too. Damn. You and I like the same stuff. That's crazy. You sure we ain't related? I'm just curious. Seems like it. We might be. And then again, we might be all related in one big, crazy, fucked up family. Ouch. I'll smash my fucking fingers in the goddamn. But anyway, as you guys could see, I am lightly melting the butter. Now, I'm going to start putting in the rice, guys. In the rice it goes. Bam. There we go. Now, I do this to kind of brown up the rice a little bit. I do this rather rapidly. Then, once the rice is done, I'm going to turn the Instapot off. See, I like to brown my rice just a little bit. Let's see, in sourdough bread. Oh, god damn, that was good. That sounds good. Sourdough bread and tuna rice. You got to teach me how to make that tuna rice. Oh, I got to screenshot that real quick. If I can, let's see if I can here. That and that. Oh, hell yeah. Keep going, molasses. Keep telling me how to do it, babe. That way I could make that one day on here, because that sounds good. Tuna salad, tuna with rice. Oh, fuck yeah. Okay, here it is. Velveeta cheese shells and cheese. Then you just add the tuna. In California, it was sourdough bread and tuna rice. Every single... Oh, wow. Is it that simple? Damn. Girl, you and I need to talk, man. We need to get some recipes going there, kiddo. For real, man. Fuck. I'm always hunting around for new recipes and stuff. See, when my sister and I were talking, she and I always used to swap recipes, always used to try them out, everything. But, you know. What the fuck is that? I don't know, it beeped. It went holob or something shit. But anyway, I'm gonna guess, what did it do? Just go off? Or did it even start? Is it sauteing or what the fuck is it doing? I don't know. Huh. Did I short it out already or what the fuck did I do to it? Oh, Boit recipe. Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. Hang on a minute. Sorry, my wife was on a phone call, so I had to mute it. But like I said, I'm just trying to brown these a little bit. Just a slight bit. Oh, okay. Molasses, can I ask you a question, dear? Do you brown your rice or do you just leave it straight like that? Because I just wanted to know. Does it make any difference or I don't know. I've always browned it, but just another expert point of view. I just thought I'd ask a little. Oh, I turned the timer light on. Yeah, the timer's on right now, as you can see. But I don't think you could. I guess I could just leave it like that. I don't know what. I'll just keep turning it on until it just goes off. It's a good thing because it's like a safety feature for me. Because just in case, if you turn it on and forget that it's on, that way you don't burn yourself or burn your food. So, but I'm just wondering if anybody else likes to lightly saute their rice, or do they just throw it in just like this? I mean, I don't know. I've always wanted to know. But as you can see, it's starting to get brown just a little bit, which I think should be pretty good. I mean, there's no sense in overdoing this at all. So this could be just the right consistency we're looking for. Well, I have with Oh, you use brown rice? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. All right. Oh, okay. All right. So I'll just I won't like heavy duty do it, but I'll just lightly toast it just a little bit. This is almost about ready to go. And then I'll go ahead and add the other stuff to it, which should be the quesadillas. The things that I just showed. I'll show it to you as I put it together. But this is the base of it. So, okay, I'm going to go ahead and turn my Instapot off and just kind of let this kind of brown up naturally. Well, just from the heat of it right now. Just for a little bit. There's nothing wrong with lightly sauteing the rice. I mean, it looks pretty good, right, Molasses? I think it does. Pretty much. It's hard to tell because of the camera. I get it. Here, let me put some lighting on it. That way you guys can kind of see what I'm dealing with. Yeah, the rice is like a light color brown, but I think that should be good. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try and add these, but I'm going to layer this to where I put one layer of enchiladas down here on the bottom. I just kind of bury them in there like that. And I go with one layer across the whole entire pot here. I think this should turn out good. Once again, I've never tried this before like this in my whole entire life. So this is going to be an interesting culinary experience. So anyway, I've got a layer like this going on. Now I'm going to add some chicken, just leftover chicken. I'm just gonna add that as a light top layer like that. Then I'm going to add some cheese, just like that. Then I'm going to build up another layer and do the same exact thing that I have just done with another layer like this, just like this. Just like that. Just like that there. Okay. I'll add another one right to here to kind of cover up that space. And to cover up that space there. There we go. Now I'm going to add another layer of chicken. We've got plenty of leftover chicken, so don't worry. Then I'm going to add the cheese once again. Just a light layering of it. Then I'm going to add these once again. It's going to be weird, folks. It is. It's going to be strange. Like that. And like that. And like that there. You guys kind of understand the concept of what I'm trying to create here. Just over time. There we go. I've stuffed as much as I can in there. And then, once again, repeat it with chicken. And then the leftover chicken I usually put off to the side because that gives everything else a good flavor flav. Like that. Then, now, I've got leftover cheese. I'm gonna put, I do have more cheese, by the way. So, but with this layer of cheese now, with this layer of cheese, I've got to put it on really, really thick. Which I happen to have another container right here, folks. Right here up in the front. Boy, the lighting of this camera is great, man. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much, Molasses. This is brought to you by Molasses Incorporated, by the way. So I got to give Molasses the credit for this one because she gave me the idea. So congratulations, Molasses. You've done a very good job, my little lady. Anyway, I'm going to put these extra leftovers. There's like 2 left. So I'm just going to place them there. And I'll just put a layer of cheese on the top of that, you know. So anyway. Okay. Now we're going to add the liquid to it, which is going to be, first off, we're going to add our enchilada sauce, green enchilada sauce. I'm going to take the can off first. Then we're going to add that to it. And I hope to God that this works. I pray with everything that I have. Hopefully, everything will come together nicely. I hope. But anyway, I'm just adding that to there just like that. Just like this. There we go. Now, I'm also going to add some water to it. Now, I'm not going to add the full 4 cups of water because I don't think we need it. I'm just going to add enough to cover the inside of the pot here. Just enough. That way it absorbs. Well, I'm going to add a little bit more water to it. Just a little bit. And the reason why is because the rice is going to absorb most of that water. So I've got to keep that in mind now. So I added about the total of 4 cups of water to this, which is the exact ratio that the rice needs to be at. Because I think for every 2 cups of water, for every 1 cup of rice, you add 2 cups of water to it. So since I added 2 cups of rice, I'm let's see, 2 cups of rice, that equals out to 4 cups of water, roughly. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and put the lid on, just like that. Just like this here. Well, it takes me a little bit to kind of finagle a little bit. There we go. Okay. Now, I'm going to put this on. I think we should put this on pressure cook. Actually, I'll put it on rice cooker. For about about 45 minutes. That should give plenty of time for the cheese to get melted and also for the rice to get cooked well. So we're going to start. Here we go. Boom. And it's on, folks. Let me make sure that this is closed, which it is. And there we have it, folks. Now, we wait. I may have to do a coming back video, back in 5 video, because right now everything needs to cook. And I'm sure you probably don't want to wait around for that. Because like I said, I've got a kind of a mess in the kitchen to clean up a little bit. You know, here's one thing that you guys don't understand. When I destroy a kitchen, I destroy the goddamn thing. But when I clean it, I fucking clean the fucker. So either way, I make my own mess and I clean it up after. So that's what you call turning a smile upside down. So anyway, guys, I'm going to do a Be Back in 5 stream. So I'll come back and then we will see how the Instapot meal turned out. So see you guys in a few. Love y'all. Peace. And thank you for watching part 1.